Welcome to Ruritan National and the IRS 990. The national website also has a version of this presentation in PowerPoint, so you can stop and start the slides if you need to follow along while you file your tax form. This video is pre-programmed and will move pretty quickly. Every Ruritan club must file some form of the IRS 990. You may hear from someone in your club or district, "My club is exempt," but that is not true. No Ruritan club is exempt from filing some form of this tax return. Which form? Follow these easy guidelines. What happens if your club fails to file a 990 form? Failure to file for any 3 years will result in the revocation of your tax-exempt status. This means your club could have to pay income tax on every dollar raised for community service projects. And remember, the 3 years do not have to be in a row. Clubs who fail to file sporadically and reach 3 years of total not filing can be revoked. Okay, so we have to file. Where do we start? If your gross receipts mean you should file the full 990 or the 990EZ, you can download the forms and the instruction booklets from the IRS website and proceed with the filing. Clubs with very large budgets may find hiring a CPA or an accounting firm is worth the extra expense. Would you like another resource? The Ruritan National website also has a manual produced by the IRS on the 990 process. Just search IRS on the website. So let's assume your club has grossed less than $50,000. That means you file the 990N, the online postcard. The good news is you don't need any specific financial information. You don't have to gather up records and receipts. You just have to confirm you made $50,000 gross or less. But wait, there's more. The Ruritan staff will file for you if you ask them. But don't assume because they filed for you in a previous year that they will automatically file. Each year, the staff needs to hear from you if you want their help. Rather file yourself? No problem. Let's get started. What you'll need is your club's EIN, that's Employer Identification Number. It's like your club's Social Security number. If you don't know it, call the office. They can give it to you. You will also need the name and address of a club contact person. Often the club treasurer stays in office for several years and might be a good person to list. That's it. Before you can file, you need to establish an account with the IRS. And this is an account under your personal information. This is not a club account. The IRS wants to know exactly who they're dealing with, so you'll need to create an account based on your own information. If at any point in this process you are being asked for a credit card number, please stop. You have left the IRS website and you are on a commercial tax preparer website. The IRS will not charge you to file this document. If you have just Googled IRS 990, the first options that come up are commercial tax preparers and they will charge you. The best way to get to the site is to go to irs.gov first, and in their search bar, search for 990N. Follow several links to get to the actual entry screen. The link you want looks something like this. After you follow to that link, scroll down to the line that says Ready to File, and that's where you click on Form 990N Electronic Filing System e-Postcard. Remember, there is not a paper version of this form. For your first time on this website, go to the left side of the page that says Create an Account. To set up your account, you need to give them your name and your email address. They are going to send you a code that you will have to come back and enter. So keep a different browser tab open for your email and another one for the IRS site so you can go back and forth. Once you've entered the code, you will establish your account with a variety of personal questions and a password. When all of that is complete and you are established as a user, you can go out of this page and come back in to file your 990. So now you are a user, and you come back to the main page, and instead of going to the Create Account side, you are going to come into the Login side, where you will put in the username you created. After giving your username and password, you'll find yourself at a screen that looks like this, and you want to click on Manage ePostcard Profile. Here you will enter your club's EIN, your employer identification number. The first 2 digits go in the first box at the left. The remaining digits go in the second box. Then you will click Add EIN. After the EIN is added, you will click on Create a Filing and choose the EIN you just added, and you'll see a page like this. You are going to want to say no to have you terminated and yes to have your receipts been under $50,000, and then click Continue. On the next page, chances are you will see the name at the top is Ruritan National Corp. That's correct. You are Ruritan National Corp. Doing business, DBA, as whatever your club name is. So you will fill in your club name next to DBA, doing business as. After that, you will fill in the information on where your club is located and where your contact person is located. Continue to complete all of the information using person as the name of the principal officer and putting in that person's name and address. Remember, this site does not like punctuation. You'll get an error message if you put a period or a dash or any other kind of punctuation. Once you have submitted your 990 data, you'll see this screen, and it is very important that you print a copy of your 990 right now for your files. There'll be no other opportunity to come back and do that. So you'll go below where it says print in blue ink. You'll click on that. Another screen will open up, and that will be the document that you want to print and save. That's it. You have filed your 990. You can always go back and look at the records of what you filed and the dates and times, although you cannot print the 990 again. Oh my, this looks too complicated. Don't worry, the Ruritan staff will file for you. Just call and ask for their help. That's it. Now remember, if this went too fast, there's a PowerPoint on the Ruritan National website you can download, and you can click through it at your own pace if you need to follow along while you file. We appreciate you watching this video.